Hi everyone, my name's Sean Remnant. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Ignition Technology in the UK. SailPoint asked me to say a few words on what we're seeing in the market currently. We're hopefully coming out the other side of the COVID pandemic. I hope everyone's well, first of all. It's been personally difficult for a lot of people, it's difficult for a lot of businesses, and it will continue to be difficult for a lot of businesses and people for the foreseeable future. SailPoint asked us to comment because where we sit in the channel, we get to observe the behaviour of our customers, the channel, and also our customers' customers, the end users, and their buying behaviour. The last few months has pretty much been everyone fighting fires. They've been predominantly enabling remote access. They've been finding out that actually to do that, identity is at the core of everything that they need to do. There has been some organisations that have adopted working from home policies a lot easier than others. We've been talking about deperimeterisation for 15 years. And some organisations have been pretty slow to adopt. I think what we've seen with the current situation is an enforced digital transformation, social experiment. Everyone's been sent home. They've had to be able to access their applications and data, and businesses have had to adopt. What we've seen in the last few months is projects to enable remote access first and foremost. Let's get everyone at home, let's make sure they can work. That's highlighted a few areas in terms of identity that have been crucial. Multi-factor authentication has obviously been very popular, single sign-on. We've seen an increase in privileged access management. But we've also seen governance projects being expedited and moved forward. A lot of organisations don't know what their employees are accessing. They don't know what their permissions are. The other challenge is that it's a lot more, the identity management of users is a lot more dynamic. We're in a situation where some people have been furloughed, so they're not working. Some people are being made redundant. That's caused some challenges for the organisations that manage those identities and credentials. If I've got 1,000 people that I've furloughed and I need to stop access for those 1,000 people, let's say they've got 10 applications each, which is a huge underestimation. They've suddenly got a 10,000 user credential and application access problem. Normally the HR, the IT department, the business isn't used to handling that amount of adds, moves, changes for users in such a short period of time. And it's not going to ease in the short term. If people are furloughed, they're often being brought back for a day at a time, a week at a time, in order to fill critical business roles. So I really, as a business, I need to deprovision those users, reprovision them, so I haven't got these huge gaps in my application and my data access policies. So I think for people that are already working with identity governance solutions, they're in a really good space. For those that haven't looked at this area before and now starting to realise that it's an absolute crucial part of IT security and identity governance in general. We are certainly seeing projects move forward where even to enable remote access, often remote access is based on policies that need to rely on some form of identity store. And if that identity store isn't accurate, then that suddenly opens up a whole can of worms in terms of who can access your cloud applications. If I've got an old identity that's still live in my identity store, and the user's furloughed or made redundant, those credentials are still live in that cloud environment and they're open for misuse. We also think that with the amount of furlough and the amount of redundancies, we're probably going to get an increased amount of disgruntled employees. So we've got this kind of perfect storm, if you like, of credentials that are left open in cloud environments, plus disgruntled employees, plus a lot of them are, obviously at home with open access to devices that probably aren't as secure as maybe they were in a corporate environment. So, it's not all doom and gloom. We're certainly seeing people starting to address this, and I think it's all of our roles in the channel as vendors, suppliers, to help organisations through this with the solutions that will really basically speed up digital transformation. I think for those organisations that were thinking that a digital transformation project was going to take 5 years are probably now looking at 12 months. So it's our place to help educate those, to help our customers and our customers' customers through this difficult time. So yes, I hope you all stay well and stay safe. Thank you.